Hello again everyone, and welcome back to part 12 of my Crash Nitro Kart Let's Play, where we're going to get more Platinum Relics. We're just about halfway through now, getting the Relics, so now we're in the third world, Fenomena again. So wish me luck that I'm actually going to do better at getting the Relics in this part, because if you've watched the last two parts, I did not do too good at all. Now this is where things are going to get interesting, because I haven't actually played, as I said before, I haven't played Nitro Kart for a while, especially since Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled came out, so things are of course going to be very different. But anyway, this is going to be a very interesting comparison, because Out of Time has changed quite a lot to me in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, and I can't necessarily say that it's actually changed for the best either, although I wouldn't exactly say that it's horrible. I just much prefer this version of the track, of which I'll show you the differences in a minute. So far all this is about the same, but as soon as you get around this corner, this is where things start to change. I mean, the aesthetics of the track do look a little bit different, but it's just mainly this part here, because now you go inside a sort of like an indoor area, like a clock tower, whereas on this you actually climb up a big clock, which is not really the thing that actually bothers me about this track in the remaster. But what actually does bother me here is, you'll notice in this version we have like the worms at the side of the road that pop out of there. And they can eat, you know, sort of like a bit in Papu's Pyramid. But in Nitro Fuel, for some reason, it seems to have removed them, which seems such a really big shame. I just don't understand why they've done that. Although there is, I will say, a new shortcut that you can take, so I do suppose that is one thing. Now I'm not too sure how well this is going to go, because so far this is quite a slow run, but I mean really it's only the beginning, there's still a chance for things to improve. It's mostly getting the drift accurate in the boost, especially with there being a jump here, and wow, I missed both of those crates. I don't know what that's going to mean, but hey, at least I managed to get the jump this time around, so I suppose that is one thing. And wow, you know what, I'm actually going to restart that, because, as you know, first time, as always, is always a practice, so I don't know why I repeated that word twice then. That was a bit ridiculous for me to do that, but anyway, not to worry. No, so you see, the problem is with this one is I seem to struggle getting the jumps correct, because it's probably because I'm so used to Nitro Fueled mechanics. Although I have kind of always found the jumping to be kind of dodgy in this version. Oh yes, that's one good thing. So, and now I didn't really mean to turn all the way around. I'm sure I pressed the opposite button, but for some reason the kart seems to go in the opposite direction, which shouldn't really happen, but... Right, so here really it's just... I mean, I use the e-brake, well I use the brakes to turn. I don't exactly drift, because I know the drifting on anti-gravity parts can be a little bit temperamental in this game. Although, it does work if you get used to it, and wow, I got eaten. You know what, screw it, I'm going to start again. This run so far is not going very well at all. I'm not going to lie about that at all whatsoever, so all you can really do is wish... Whoa, now... This, to me, seems totally out of place, especially when being so used to playing Nitro Fueled. I mean, the physics are just so different. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love this game. It's still got a lot of similarities to CTR. But what I'm not really a fan of is just the way that all the controls and everything sort of like changed. It's... or the actual difference in feel between the controls, because obviously this came out long before Crash Team Racing did. And of course there's no shortcut in this version, so I mean there's no way I can make up for that. I don't know if there's crates on the shortcut I'll have to do time trials Let's Play part maybe for Nitro Fueled. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that, but all I can say for now is pretty much I'm getting used to the old tracks again, because I'm so used to playing this on the remaster version, which is of course going to make things feel very different. And what the hell was that? I mean, wow! I just fell straight down. And I can't see this being a platinum run at all. I mean, to be honest, I can see this being pretty terrible. And wow, I'm running really slow. Maybe I should have just gone for gold in this Let's Play. Especially with the fact that I'm so used to nitro fueled and getting the relics in that game. And there may not be much talking from now on because concentration is really important. And I'm dreading doing Clockwork Wumpa. Thunderstruck, I'm looking forward to doing because it's one of my favourite tracks in Nitro Kart, but as for Clockwork Wumpa, I can see that being harder myself. Although for some reason I seem to be noticing it's always the first tracks and second tracks that are hardest. The third track always seems the easiest. I'm not too sure why that is. And what the hell? I fell again! This is definitely not going to be a gold run, unfortunately. I mean, I've tried. Oh no, again, I've messed up. Right? How do I keep doing that? I just don't understand why I'm doing so bad at this today. There we go. So I suppose I've got the hard part out of the way. I mean, that's really what I want to do, get the hard part out of the way first. But the problem is with this track, it's of course very hard to cut and edit for the simple reason I seem to keep messing up on all different parts every time, and I don't really want to post incomplete runs and me getting the relic because, I mean... And what, again? I fell off again? What the hell? I don't understand how I am doing so bad at this. I mean, I've really pretty much got no excuse because I was really good at this game not so long ago. It's probably because Nitro Fueled has just ruined my ability to play this game. But then again, I played the original CTR, which had a lot better controls than this, and I never seemed to struggle, so I don't understand why I'm suddenly doing so bad. Maybe because Nitro Fueled are that extra bit better. But I always seem to have that problem with like switching between different games, especially if the controls are different. I mean, the main thing really, especially seem to struggle, let's say, driving different cars. I mean, that to me is a total no. If I drive any other car in real life apart from my own, I drive pretty bad because I just get like so used to the controls on one thing. Because I do heavily rely on muscle memory. I never really use my eyes to drive and that, so... Well, of course you lose your eyes, you've got to look, but, you know, let's say if I'm playing racing games and stuff like that, I often rely on muscle memory, so if I'm playing, let's say, an arcade game in the arcade with bad calibration on the steering or something like that, I usually suck really bad for the simple reason I'm so used to playing the game as it's properly intended. You know, with the controls working fully functional, because as I said before, I use muscle memory quite heavily. And I don't know what I'm going to do if this is not a platinum relic. Because I can't see how I can go any faster. I mean, I'm picking up some speed now, but I mean, that's probably because I've already got all the crates, and I mean, I don't want to miss any crates for one thing, but then again at the same time, I don't really want to screw up anything else. I mean, and why do I keep jumping over that 2-second crate? Why does that keep... Anyway, I'm going to see what I've got to see what the time requirement... Oh, and I would have got the platinum relic as well. Oh no. Oh. For some reason I kept jumping over that crate. I don't understand why that kept happening. That is so annoying. Anyway, I'm going to have to restart the time trial, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a shortcut and I'll see you back when I finally get back into the race. Right, so here we are back in the race now, so hopefully this time, on this run, I'm going to do a little better. Well, I didn't really need to do any better because I was already doing good enough. It was just that I missed that one crate, which totally screwed me over in every way, shape or form. So, really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get that 2-second crate on the first lap, then I do suppose it's out of the way. But I suppose what I can do on this run is just not jump for it, because I mean, if I don't do that, it's going to make it a lot more straightforward, I guess. But, I mean, one thing that's a bit of a relief is I don't really need to go fast, you know what I mean, sort of like quick around the track, like I have done on other tracks, like Inferno Island was a really good example. I mean, I can actually like take it at quite a relaxed pace, this one. Well, not exactly a slow leisure pace, if you get me, I'm sort of like a pace fast enough to get the relic, but I don't really need to rush it, if you sort of get what I mean here, so... And wow, I missed that 2-second crate there, that was totally dumb. And what the hell? What the heck was that? Whoa! I sort of like got stuck to the ground? What? Well, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh no. Right, so here we are approaching this same jump again. So hopefully this time I'm actually going to get it right. Yes! Awesome, right, at least that's the hard part out of the way, so all I've really got to do now is make the main focus getting the rest of these crates, especially that one on this jump ramp here. Because I mean, to be honest, that jump ramps can be a little bit temperamental, I'm not going to lie, but get these 2 crates here. And then possibly these here. Oh, so that's that out of the way. So maybe on the next lap I might be able to take the shortcut. But then again, is it really worth the risk? I mean, I've got a whole lap to decide, but I don't think I am going to bother with the shortcut. I'm just going to try to make the lap as quick as I can. Because I don't really want to be messing about and screw up, because I've come so far now. I mean, I've already managed to get that 2-second crate. And obviously got all the hard crates out of the way, so I really don't want to be messing up. In fact, that's the last thing I want to be doing, to be honest. No, I'm not going to take the shortcut, I'm just going to behave myself, and I'm going to go the correct way, because otherwise, if I screw up that shortcut, it's all over, because correcting yourself from crashing from making the wrong shortcut does take a lot longer than not taking a shortcut in the first place. So, I'm probably not going to recommend doing that, and well, I thought I was actually going to slide straight past that 3-second crate, but thankfully, as I said before, the hitboxes are a lot wider in this version of the game, so I do guess that is kind of one thing. That's a bit of an advantage, so... Oh, come on, can I get the platinum time? Oh yes, I'm gonna do it. Oh, easy. Look, wow. I'm like nearly 10 seconds like safe. Wow. Now that took some doing. That's taken about 15 minutes to get the relic, but I mean at the end of the day, I mean at least I managed to do it. I mean it doesn't matter how long things take. I mean if at first you don't succeed, try again, as most of you might have heard many times before, but oh, my fastest time was 1:36 and I don't understand how I was that quick, but I mean 2017 I did play this game quite a lot, same as CTR, I just kept going for fast times, but anyway, we've got Clockwork Wumpa coming up next. I'm not exactly too sure how well that one's going to go, but personally I can see it being quite hard. I can't exactly see it being easy, so anyway, here we go. Sorry for the creaking chair again, I really do apologise, but anyway, here we go with another relic race, Clockwork Wumpa. Now, I'm not exactly too sure how well this is going to go, but all I can tell you is that this track has not really changed much at all in Nitro Fueled, because I mean if you're playing that game and comparing the tracks side by side, the only thing you're really going to see is improvement in visuals, and maybe slightly easier shortcut, but I mean apart from that, the track is pretty much the same. And it's so much better recording this with OBS as opposed to Fraps, because the game seems to lag a lot less, although for some reason the game seems to be slowing down a lot. And wow, the game is running like almost to a standstill. I don't understand why the game is running so slow. I mean, that does kind of suck. We'll get the shortcut done and out of the way first, because obviously that is the hardest part. I always thought that this part was anti-gravity, but obviously it's not, so I don't understand why I was thinking that. Now, I can see the hardest part of this track just being this shortcut coming up here and trying to get all the crates off the jump ramps, but I mean apart from that, everything else should be pretty much easy, yes, so at least that's out of the way there. Awesome. Right, so far, this is going a lot better than I thought. I'm not going to say it's going perfect, nothing is ever perfect, so don't be quick to say that. And wow, I missed like a 3-second crate already. Although I don't exactly know if you really need to keep getting all of the time bonuses, as in 10 seconds off. Because I mean, to be honest, they are pretty hard to get, so I'm trying to figure out how you look back. I forgot the button. How dumb of me. Because I'm so used to playing Crash Team Racing now. I haven't really done much with the controls and strategies and stuff like that in this game, because obviously the only reason I'm really playing this still is just to finish this Let's Play, because I did start it not too long ago, and to be honest, I kind of wish now that I did complete the Let's Play quite a bit ago, you know, about the same time I started it, because, I mean, to be honest, I hate starting something and not finishing it, but at the same time, I want things to, like, be sort of linear, you know, sort of, like, progress smoothly, as opposed to, like, stop it and then suddenly turn really bad at it, if you sort of, like, get what I mean. Because that does kind of annoy me, especially if I'm trying to record a Let's Play perfectly. Right, here we go. So jump at the very end of this ramp. Can I get this 3-second crate? No, again? Right, I missed it again, but I've got one more lap, so I've still got a chance. Wow, this track's running really bad on the Relic race, but I suppose, saying that, if I did it with Fraps, it would be a lot worse. I mean, it really sucks. I don't understand why my emulator runs so slow, because it's hardly using any of my CPU at all. So you're going to have to bear with me on that one, I'm afraid. One-second crates in the corner, because obviously I want to get all the crates, because if you don't, you're not going to get the 10-second deduction, which is just going to mess everything up, so we don't really want to do that. Oh no, I activated the booby trap, I did not want to do that. Booby trap. That's what I always called it. As a kid. But Right, this time around, I've got one more chance to get the shortcut accurate. Come on, can I do it? Oh no, I missed it again. What the hell? Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make a dash for the end of a lap. So hopefully, I'll still be fast enough to get the relic. Am I? Oh no! What? Oh no! What? You kidding? 0.86 seconds? Oh no! That is terrible! How? Right, at least I know next time now to not mess up as trying to get all the crates that I cannot get. So if I don't get that 3-second crate on the next 2 laps, I'm not going to bother getting all the 1-second crates in the corners. Because I want to get these laps as fast as possible. So hopefully on the next race, I'm going to have better luck at getting this done right. Alright, so this time, things are going to go a lot better. Because I am not going to mess about in this run. Of which there's no time for messing about in this run. And I kind of like this, how this world's like all related to time. That's, you know, like Thunderstruck, you know, like Clockwork, and also out of time. So it's actually out of time, but I always say it is out of time. So I mean, it's like kind of cool how they've like all these tracks have got this naming. That's one thing I've always found to be kind of cool with CNK or Crash Nitro Kart. I don't know why I'm saying the abbreviation. But it's mainly really hard to play because of the lag. I don't understand why it's lagging so badly. I mean, that is really annoying. And what the hell, I fell straight off. That's a really good start to the race. Right, I don't know if I'm going to get the relic. I mean, really? I think I should be able to if I don't mess about. I mean, there's still a chance. Oh yes! Hey! I got the 3-second crate, but I messed that up. What the hell? I'm doing absolutely terrible. You know what? I'm going to start that again. That was an absolute joke. I don't understand what I'm doing. And I don't notice that cuckoo thing popping out of that tower until now. I mean, how did I miss that for the longest time? When I'm meant to be concentrating on the game, but I mean, to be honest. But wow, this is running really slow and laggy. I don't understand why it is doing that. Thank goodness we've got the wide hitboxes. Because, I mean, if we didn't have them, we'd be pretty screwed. And what? Right, I don't understand how I am messing up all of these jumps so bad. Last run I did so good. I mean, to be honest, the shortcuts in this game are so hit and miss. I mean, that really does render the game to be pretty bad in this aspect, but enough fixating on silly things. I'm actually wanting to get this done without screwing up repeatedly, like I am. But this would be a lot easier if the game was not lagging. I mean, to be honest, I'm actually thinking of seeing if there's a way to actually be able to play this off of native PS2 hardware. I wish I could, but I mean, I could get a HDMI adapter, but I don't know if it's really worth it. Because, I mean, there's not that many PS2 games we really play. I don't want to go buying all of this stuff just for 1 or 2 games. I mean, it just makes no sense at all to do that to me, so I think I'll just put up with the bad emulation. Unless I find a way to fix it. I am actually going to reinstall PCSX2 to see if that does help matters. And it would be so horrible if you didn't actually jump off that ramp. I mean, to be honest, you would lose out a lot there. Right, here we go again. Yes, awesome. Brilliant. So at least I managed to get that out of the way now, so that's one thing. Oh yes, right. Nice. Wow, I'm actually not doing too bad. And it may not be much talking because once again concentration, but this run is going a lot better. I know I'm going to get the Platinum Relic on this run, I just know it. You know, determination, that's all you really need. I mean, to be honest, if I get the Relic on this time around, I'm going to be pretty pleased and satisfied with that. I mean, I don't care if I get a best time or not. All I'm really wanting to do on this Let's Play is just get the Relics. And wow, I messed up that jump there, so... Oh, now I thought that was going to be bad because, as you probably saw on the previous run, that did glitch out. This track's been really glitchy. Anyway, at least we got it by about nearly 11 seconds, so, well, 10.88 to be precise, so... Or 7.8, I don't know why my mathematics are so bad, but... Anyway, I'm just going to enter my name real quick. Because I just have an obsession with entering my name, I don't know why. You don't have to enter your name, but I just decide to because I'm kind of OCD about them things. But I could have been a whole 4 seconds faster, as you could see on the time that I've previously got before. So, anyway, that only leaves one more track to go now, which will of course be Thunderstruck, which is probably one of my favourite tracks in Crash Nitro Kart without a doubt. So, please do wish me luck that all that is going to go well.
Super job.
I can't exactly remember what the Relic race was like on that, but anyway, we can only find out and try it. So anyway, here we go. Thunderstruck. Right, I don't know how well this is going to go, like I've just said, but this Thunderstruck is a bit different to the one in Nitro Fueled, but I mean, obviously they've taken the anti-gravity sections out and they've changed some of the sort of like interior-exterior sections, but I mean, I like both Thunderstrucks. This Thunderstruck I might actually like maybe a bit more, I'm not too sure. Because this has always like been perhaps my favourite track in Nitro Kart, whereas I don't exactly feel like it's my favourite in Nitro Fueled. I'd say that's more Electron Avenue now, but obviously opinions do change over time. But so far, things seem to be easy, because to what I remember, all you really need to do is just pretty much this. Now I'm not too sure if there's a section where you've got to sort of like jump down to get all the crates, sort of like what you do in Hapo's Pyramid and Prehistoric Playground, but for the Relic races in that. But we'll soon find out, soon enough. Hey, at least I got the hard crate out of the way first. I believe that's the only hard crate there really is. And now I find it really cool how they've got like, sort of like these loops here, as opposed to the new, sort of like running around the half pipe section that you have in Nitro Fueled. I mean, obviously they had to make changes. And wow, I fell off straight off the side like a right total dumbass. I mean, I don't understand what the hell that was about there. And wow, this game is running so slow and laggy right now. I really need to fix that. I don't understand what's wrong, but... Anyway, we're passing these two hammer guys again, and the game is slowing down like crazy. And wow, the rain has disappeared. The rain seems to sort of like keep glitching out. It seems to like keep appearing and disappearing. I don't understand why exactly that keeps happening. That's pretty annoying. And wow, this is running really slow. I don't understand what the heck is going off here. But all I can say is that that is going pretty horrific. Well, that section was there. But there's still plenty of chance for redemption, so all I've really got to do is just try to keep the precision going, because I mean if I don't, and the momentum of course. Maybe I feel like I'm going really slow because my emulator's lagging, but I'm not actually going slow. I mean, I really do want to fix my emulator lag. I mean, it has kind of ruined this Let's Play, if you kind of get me, but I mean, I'm not going to let it ruin it, but it does kind of suck that this has happened. To be honest, I am kind of like due for a new computer soon, I think. I am really tempted by the MSI, is it the GS65 Stealth Fin? If I can afford to hand over like £1,200 to £1,400 for a new laptop. But it does look a really nice computer, because I am actually looking for a computer that's a little bit more slim and lighter, and quieter, and better built next time around. So obviously I'm looking for one with an i7 processor and stuff like that, if you know anything about computers. And NVIDIA GTX graphics, preferably with 16GB of RAM or higher, but and well, I thought I nearly missed that 1 second crate then, which would have been pretty bad. And well, I actually thought I was going to get hit then, so is it fast enough for a platinum? We can only find out. Are we ready? Let's see. Oh no! Again? I'm not fast enough? What the heck? Wow. I'm going to say this once and for all right now. I am doing pretty bad. Although really I have kind of like got to give myself a little bit of kind of leeway, because I mean I haven't played this game for a while. But anyway, I think we're going to have another go at that to see if we can get the platinum this time around. Alright, so here we go again. Thunderstruck. So please do wish me luck that this one is actually going to go a lot better than the last one. I felt like I was really slow. But once again, it was probably because my computer was lagging really badly, but I mean, looking past that, I can't exactly see that I'm running too slow, but obviously still not fast enough for the Platinum Relic, because Platinum times are pretty strict in this game. Although they seem a bit inconsistent, unless it's my playing style that's a bit inconsistent, because I seem to go as fast as I can, and for some reason, some I'm like over 10 seconds safe, but other tracks I'm kind of like just on the line. You're talking like 0.1 seconds and stuff like that, so I just kind of don't understand how some tracks I'm really good and some tracks I'm really bad, unless it's probably my favourite tracks and least favourite tracks, or most skilled tracks, and etc, etc, hence why I'm doing so bad at various tracks. Right, so at least that's them crates out of the way first. So obviously I'm getting the hardest crates first, because then at least if I do that and I mess up, I don't, when I restart, I haven't exactly messed up and missed out on too much. So what I'm going to do here though, is I'm going to get the highest time crates first, because then on the last lap I can get the 1 second crate, which makes the most sense, because then if I cross the finish line and the time crate's still ticking, I've lost a lot less time, if you kind of get what I mean by that. I suppose that is a strategy that you could use for time trial races. Although it is bound to make a difference, because a couple of seconds does make a difference, and whoa, I actually thought I was going to miss that crate again, which is not what I want to happen. And I'm going to get hit. Oh no, that was lucky. I actually legit thought I was going to get hit then. Right, this is going good. So final lap. Please don't mess this up, Marcus, because, I mean, I've done so well so far. I do not want to do this. Because this is probably the last night I'll be able to record this part of this Let's Play. For the simple reason, I've got my Crash to Insanity live stream going off tomorrow night, which will probably happen by the time I've uploaded this, but, I mean, honestly, I'm not too sure how well that's going to go, because I did suffer with bad lag in that one as well, unfortunately, which kind of really made me sad. I did manage to find kind of like a workaround for it though, but I mean, I did tests and stuff, so I can't understand why my emulator lagged so badly the other night. That was really sad. But this time I think I'm doing a collaboration, so I know one or two has actually said they want to come forward and help me out with that live stream, so thank you so much to them for doing that. So hopefully tomorrow night I'll have fun doing the live stream of Crash to Insanity again. One of my all-time favourite Crash games, and I am going to get the relic this time. I know it. Can I? Come on, 3 more seconds, can I? Yes! Awesome, right. Nearly 12... Well, I got it like nearly 2 seconds. That's pretty close if you think about it. But I mean, I suppose it's not really bad, but anyway, I'm just going to enter my name real quick. There we go, so I've actually managed to complete part, let me think, what was it called? Part 12 of my, I keep forgetting the number that I'm on, you know, the part number, because I've been so working with numbers, you know, time trials, times, crates. So it's actually part 12 of my Crash Nitro Kart Let's Play, which only leaves part 13 next to get the relics, so that's going to of course be the Techni world, which is probably my favourite world in Nitro Kart if you think about it. But anyway, of course, this wraps up part 12 of my Crash Nitro Kart Let's Play, everyone. So that is now 9 relics, so we've only got another 4, which will be 3 in Techni, and of course 1 in Hyperspace Wave, which we'll unlock later on, so of course we'll talk more about that when we come closer to that time. But I do suppose this has been part 12 again, like I said, so I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will indeed see you all in part 13, where we collect all the relics in this world. So wish me luck on that, and goodbye for now.